Hello crafters and jewellery makers and everybody else out there, the scrapbookers and everybody. Hello everybody. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to use chips. Just a slight tutorial on how to do chips, and I'll show you the, as you saw from the photograph at the beginning, that's what we're going to try and achieve here. Basically I've got a 0.8 gauge wire, copper wire, and then basically what you need to do is you need to thread, or the tools you'll need is a gizmo. This one has got several sizes on, and it comes with different mandrel sizes, and this one is the third one up. Okay, I must measure it. I will measure it and pop it on there. Basically I've got this goldstone chip that I am now going to thread on. If I just get down here, I'm going to thread on to the wire. You just thread these on. Now you've got to be careful, because I mean obviously when you're going to put this around the gizmo, you need to make sure that the holes are quite central and not on the side, otherwise they could like snap off. So let's say like this one I probably won't use because it's a bit too close to the edge, and that one, so they won't go to waste because I will use those in polymer clay projects. You know, pop them into some polymer clay. Basically you want to do this for about, let's see, probably about, I mean it depends on the size of the actual bead that you're going to make at the end. So I mean I usually do it about 6 inches. So if you just pop them on, and it's a real fantastic way of using up the chips, giving a statement piece, but without actually, well, two things really, without a lot of work, but also without a lot of expense. I mean sometimes you can get some lovely chips, and if you can't afford to buy other like proper faceted gemstones or anything like that, sometimes they do come in chip form, like emeralds and iolite and your tanzanites and things. With your smaller microchips, the smaller chips than these, you may need a thinner gauge of wire. Probably I would probably go for a 6, if not a 6, a 4. It shouldn't be too bad because you're putting it onto a memory wire, so it shouldn't be too, you know, too bad to use anything like that. So I'll probably fast forward this part of the video anyway, just to do this a bit faster. Okay, or not. I just want to say also as well to everybody, I've been really busy doing bits and pieces and shows and things like that, and I have actually got a couple of albums to show, and I've had some happy mail as well from Gina, so thank you Gina. I will get round to doing that video. Can't use that one. I will get round to doing that video as soon as I can. Now as you can see, these ones here are not suitable, so I'm just going to move those ones out of the way. Things that we've got coming up, I mean we do our regular sale every Saturday morning at the car boot sale, so you know, if you're around Bedale area or the Dales or what have you, pop to the Bedale car boot sale. We haven't been for the last couple of weeks because it's been, the weather's been atrocious, and what with one thing and another, you know, it's been a bit difficult to go. Right, so we're just getting up to the end there. Just get these last couple of beads on. There we are. Right then, so now what we do, I mean that's probably just under 6 inches or just over. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to wind your wire around the mandrel a couple of times, and then pop it into the appropriate hole. I'm probably going to do, I don't know, we'll see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and then we just go round. As you can see, that's why you don't want them. You want them quite thick, otherwise they're just gonna break off, and that's not what you want. Okay, so just keep pushing them up and up and up, but you must make sure you put your beads on first, otherwise you won't be able to come here do that. So we just get these on, okay, like so. Alright, and then we'll just keep, that's it, there we go, and around. And because these beads are quite, they're not as uniform as a plain round bead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now we've got to there. Get your wire cutters. Okay, these are just flat wire cutters. We'll just cut that off there. Move out your wire. Take this out, and then we'll cut it just there, unthread it, and we just tidy up where we've been. I'm going to do a few more tutorials and things on jewellery making. Okay, so we just do that. Now then, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this onto memory wire. Now the memory wire comes in coils like so. And what we need to do with the memory wire is first of all find the end, which is here. Okay, and in order to cut this, I will not use these because these are my flat cutters, and because this is a lot tougher than this wire, it would ruin them, and you don't want to do that. So these are memory wire cutters, and you can get these off the internet on eBay. I think I got mine on eBay. So please make sure you use them, not any other wire cutters, because you will ruin your wire cutters and you don't want to do that. So basically, get your memory wire. I'm just gonna, there's the end, I'm just gonna cut it into here. As you can hear, it's very tough, and there is your memory wire. So basically I'm just going to thread this through. Now then, you need to just make sure that you're getting it, see, it's just popped out there, getting it through the beads, there we go, and out through the other end. And then they have your, and you can just play about with it a bit, because this wire is quite malleable. You can sort of push it in and make sure that it's all quite even, and you've got quite a statement piece there that's not heavy, and that, you know, you can actually, what you could do is make up several of these, and if you were going on holiday with different coloured chips, you could make up several of these and then interchange them. The only problem is then perhaps maybe sorting out the ends here, but with these, all you do is with your round nose pliers, which are these ones, you would just see if I'm in shot here. Yeah, you'd get your round nose pliers, and basically you make sure that they're flush, that's flush against there, so hopefully you can see that. And you do have to be quite strong with these, because like I say, memory wire is very tough. And as you can see, you just bring that right round there, and then you can finish it off with your normal pliers. Just give them a squeeze. Okay. It won't want to do it for me now. But anyway, you give those a squeeze, and then that's how you would stop that from coming off. And you can then attach your clasp onto there, or just pop a crimp bead cover over the top there, because then it stops it being scratchy. But that's your finished project. Okay everybody, keep crafting.